I got some things. I gotta say, I'm really not liking it that much, which I'm so disappointed by. Hello friends, welcome to a new vlog. It is Wednesday. This is not my typical day to start a vlog, but honestly, I miss weekly vlogging. I don't know if y'all miss weekly vlogs, but I kind of miss filming them. So we're gonna give them a shot. I also think these are my favorite videos to make. They're my favorite content to consume, so we're gonna give it another shot. I was really burning myself out on weekly vlogging because I was just pushing myself too hard to make videos, and I don't want to do that. But like vlogs, I feel like are fun and easy. So let me change up my battery because it's already flashing, and let's kick off the vlog. So it is the end of February, basically. Like tomorrow's the last day of the month, which is just insanity. But I am currently reading two things. So I am currently reading The Final Strife, which I do have with me, but it's currently in my new book sleeve, which I'm obsessed with. So I'm about 100 pages in. I'm already reading this book with Sarah and a couple people in the Discord that I'm a part of, and I'm loving it. It's reading very easy. Like, it's a very easy fantasy world to digest. Like, it's definitely adult fantasy, but it's just reading easier, I guess, than like more complicated things. So it's a nice like palate cleanser fantasy, to be honest. So I'm really enjoying it, loving the writing style, and I'm loving it. So I'm currently reading that. I don't know when I'll finish it because it is kind of long and I really haven't had much time to read this week physically, so we'll just see about that. And then I'm also reading The Name of All Things, which is book 2 in the Ruin of King series. I'm mainly reading this as like my work audiobook slash ebook, so it's kind of my on-the-go book. So whenever I have like a project that I don't really need to focus too hard on, and I can have an audiobook on in the background, I'll listen to The Name of All Things, and it's just kind of like my ebook to read in between appointments or whatever. So really haven't read too much of that. I'm 40% into it, but I don't know. This week has been a not great reading week, to be honest, but the books that I'm currently reading are great. I don't actually have an audiobook right now. I'm kind of saving my audiobook listening time for March because it is the start of Realmathon, which I'm so incredibly excited for. So I cannot wait. If you're not on Team Blood, you're on the losing team. So I'm so excited for Realmathon. I love me a readathon. I get so competitive with it. And I literally have like a giant stack of books over by the other side of the bed that is just full of books that are potentials to read for the readathon, and I'm just excited. So I'm planning on trying to weekly vlog all of March and seeing how that goes, because I feel like of all the videos that I make, I miss these the most. Like, I don't know, I'm not loving my recent reads videos of just talking about 4 and 5 stars, but I want to try to continue that at least until mid-year, because then I'm going to talk about all the 1, 2, and 3 stars in their own video, and to stop now would kind of be weird. So I'm going to do that at least until mid-year and then make that video, and then I might just go back to regular wrap-ups because those are easier, at least in my opinion, because I don't have to parse out what ratings I gave books. I just talk about everything I read. So that's kind of the plan on that. But yeah, I really miss vlogs. I really do, and I think they're just such fun casual content, and I love vlogs, so I hope y'all do too. So I also found a really cool feature of the editing software that I use, that you select a clip and it will take out all the little pauses in that clip, which is what takes forever in editing. So I'm gonna use that for my vlogs for sure, because it'll just make it so easy. I do that for all the clips, and then I just have to watch through it, do a couple of tweaks, and then the video is ready to go. So big long vlogs should only take me as long as the vlog is. So if it's like a 40-minute vlog, it should only take me 40 minutes to edit it, because I'm just watching it through and tweaking a few things that may not have gotten through. So I'm excited about that, because that means I can probably do weekly vlogs, because I'm not gonna be spending like like 3 hours editing a 40-minute video, you know? So anywho's, that is the plan for the week. Just continue the final strife, continue the name of all things. It's a pretty slow week at work, so that's been nice. Although I did take the afternoon off today to take my old lady cat Pebbles to the vet, and well, actually I picked her up from the vet and spent the afternoon with her. She had some dental surgery. It all turned out pretty good, but she's on pain meds for the next couple of days, and we're monitoring her food and stuff. So she lives with my parents still because she is partially blind, and when I had moved into this house, I didn't want to take her away from where she was raised, and I see her every day. So it's not like I've like completely abandoned her. Like, I see her every day. She is just like my heart and soul cat. I absolutely love her. So I spent the afternoon with her, and she was so out of it. So I'm really glad I stayed with her because she was really out of it. So I really hate the anesthesia they give her because it makes her so restless. Like, she did not sleep at all today. Like, she's just been pacing and bathing and just walking around, and she was so hungry. So it was, yeah, it was good that I stayed with her for the afternoon. But anyways, it is 9:30. I just stayed up and had to watch the latest episode of Love is Blind. Oh my gosh, this show is dramatic and I'm living for it. It's so fun. Like, I'm having a fun time. Like, it's kind of bad, but it's so fun. So now I don't have an episode to watch until like March 6th, which is not nice, but I'm really enjoying this show. Like, everyone's saying that this season is way better than all the other previous seasons. I haven't watched them. This is my first season of watching Love is Blind, but I'm hooked. This is fun. So I just caught up on that. So now I need to catch up on Abbott Elementary. I've been watching the latest episodes of that, and it's been so fun getting back into watching TV shows. I love having TV shows on the go, and last year I really cut myself off from watching things because I'm like, no, you're a booktuber. You have to be filming and talking about books literally all the time and reading all the time. Like, you're not allowed to do that. And this year it's like, no, you can have other hobbies. Like, I don't know what happened last year to make me think that, but I'm really glad to have changed that mindset and to be like, no, like, have other hobbies, because it makes reading so much more enjoyable to me when I can take a break from it, because it makes me excited. Like, oh, I haven't read all day, I get to go home and read, instead of like, I've been reading all day, I can't wait to not be reading, you know? So anywho's, I seriously need to get ready for bed, and I will chat with you all later. I feel like there's something else I was gonna say, but I really don't remember what it was. So toodaloo. Wait, hold on, I have one more thing. I have been listening, somebody who is just amazing on YouTube put together the entire 50 parts of the Who the Fuck Did I Marry series. I have been listening to that for the past like 2 days. Wow. Like, that's been my audiobook in the morning. Like, I'll just put that on. I put the speed at like 1.5 and I just get ready for the day. And I even take it with me and listen to it in the car. Wow. That was such a wild ride, and I feel like she did an amazing job at compiling everything. I'm really amazed at how well she remembered everything. Like, I don't know, my memory is not that good to remember things that clearly, but I guess in that situation, maybe things would change, and oh my gosh, it really makes you think. Like, this is why I don't trust anybody. Like, I have such a hard time trusting anybody, and this kind of proves my point. I mean, obviously not everybody is like Legion, but holy cow. Honestly, I want her to narrate a couple audiobooks. Like, just hearing her talk, I just found her very comforting to listen to, even though what she was talking about was very difficult. And oh my gosh, like, there were several times that I was just listening to it in the kitchen, just like seriously, wow. So highly recommend listening to that if you haven't. Like, I know it's gone pretty viral and everyone's like talking about it. I'm a little slow to things, especially if it starts on TikTok. I'm not gonna hear about it till it comes to YouTube or Instagram. And even on Instagram, I probably will miss it because like I don't get on Instagram too much. Just wanted to mention that because that's basically been my audiobook the past couple of days. And I'm a little sad that it like made my screen time on my phone so much higher because my screen time is usually between like 30 to 40 minutes a day, which I know sounds ridiculously low. It really is. Like I really just use my phone to listen to audiobooks, text a couple people, and listen to music. Like that's really all my phone is for me. So I really don't use it that often, but now my screen time's like 4 hours a day because I was listening to that for so long and it's like, oh my god. But it's also really high today because I didn't have any electronics with me at my parents' house and I wanted to watch Love is Blind because I didn't think I could concentrate on reading while I was there and taking care of Pebbles. So I was just watching Love is Blind on my phone, so now my screen time today is super high, which is not normal. But anyways, I seriously need to stop talking. I don't know, I miss this. Like I miss just chatting. Like I feel like I don't have the opportunity to just like babble because you know it's probably boring, and at least in a vlog you can just treat it like a podcast or just not watch if you don't care. But it's just kind of a place for me to babble about nothing and everything. So anyways, I seriously need to go though. Y'all, today drained me. It was just one of those days, but it was fine. Like, we made it through the workday, and I think the most draining part was just having the most atrocious cramps literally all day. That started today. Yay. So, it is like 8 p.m. on Thursday, and I want to tell you a little story time. So I've been stopping by Torrid the past couple of months because I had placed this order in December for this super cute jean jacket. Like, I was absolutely obsessed with it. I had visions of making it like my iron-on patch jacket and it'd be super, super cute. So I had bought it, it was on sale, I was super excited, okay? Well, it's now almost March. I haven't gotten the jacket and I have stopped by the store twice and they're like, I don't know. There was like, I can see it in the system and that's about it. So I went there today. I accidentally bought a few things while I was there in clearance, but I decided to check in with like their chat support, and the lady on there was so nice, and she gave me a full refund because the item is out of stock now. So I'm assuming that's why like I bought it and then like they didn't actually have it or something, because I just never got the jacket. And so she gave me a full refund, and she gave me 15 extra dollars for it, which was really nice. So I turned around and went to the website and bought a jacket I actually like even more. It's like a denim like vest, but it has like a hoodie with sleeves sewn into it, if that makes sense. You'll see it in a vlog when it comes in, but I'm obsessed with it. It's actually even cuter than the one that I had picked out, and I'm obsessed. So when I went there today, I fell in love with this brown corduroy jacket. I just fell in love with it, and it's so soft, it's so stylish, like it's so easy to dress up or down, and I'm obsessed with it. So I had to get that. It was on clearance, originally $90, on sale and clearance for $60, and then it was 50% off all clearance items off of the marked price, so it was like $30 for this jacket. I couldn't leave it there. So I had to scoop that up, and it was great. So I've decided to take the night off from exercising because I am just so physically exhausted that I just don't want to exercise. So I think I might actually like get in bed early tonight and really dedicate some time to reading, because I really have not read anything this week, and Realmathon starts tomorrow, and I want to get my reading mojo back and really crank out some books for Realmathon. So I think that sounds really nice. And so yeah, as for this weekend, my mom and I are going to go into town, which we have not done in so long. So we're going to go to the used bookstore, which I have been dying to go to. So we're going to go there, and we're going to go to lunch, and probably go antiquing, because there's a couple of antique stores that we just love. And I have bought pretty much everything for this house from that antique store. Like that's basically my whole house is just antiques. If it wasn't it's like all secondhand stuff. Like literally, even the couch I'm sitting on, bought this from a friend who didn't want it, and it's like a brand new couch. So I just love thrifting. I love antiquing. It's just my absolute favorite, and I just absolutely adore it. So we have not done that for literal months, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. It should be super fun. So in the meantime, I don't really have much of an update, but I did stop right at the halfway point in the name of all things, so I can actually count it for Realmathon. I literally got to 49%, and I'm like, oh wait, I gotta stop reading so I can count this for March. So I'm nowhere near the halfway point for the final strife, so I'm just gonna focus on that for tonight. But yeah, I might pick up an audiobook tomorrow because, you know, I want to get through the books for Realmathon, but we'll just see. I'm really excited. There's kickoff sprints tomorrow, so I'll have those on in the background while I'm at work. It's really nice having sprints on while at work, because it's like you're hanging out with someone, but like being productive together. It's just really nice. Hopefully tomorrow at work goes by super, super quickly. I'm just hoping the day just flies by. And y'all saw me make my lunch. I made myself a delicious looking yogurt bowl. I also made some overnight oats, but I want those to sit overnight, and that could be like for Saturday or Sunday. So that was just kind of like a pre-made thing for later. But the yogurt bowl, I'm looking forward to that for tomorrow. So anywho, I will chat with you all later. Hello friends, we made it to Friday and welcome to Realmathon! It has started. I have been watching sprints literally all day. I had them on all day at work, which is honestly so nice. Like, I just felt like I had someone hanging out with me all day, so that was super nice. But this is my current setup. It's perfect. Still got sprints, got my book, got my audiobook. Love this screen because I can fit so many tabs. It's a great time. So I tried to film a couple of clips today while I was like going to work and on lunch and stuff. So hopefully those turned out kind of cute. But today truly flew by. Like, it was such a fast day and I really appreciated that. So my plans for the weekend, I just want to get the Name of All Things done. I gotta say I'm really not liking it that much, which I'm so disappointed by. And I really think it has to do with how slow this book has been. Like, it's fine, but I don't know. This book just felt unnecessarily long and I feel like it definitely could have been shortened up quite a bit. And I do like the new characters that have been introduced, but I don't know, there's just something different about their story that I just didn't love as much as Kieran's story. So, I don't know. It's fine. And maybe it's also the style of this book's kind of different. So we're following Kieran and he is in this town and it's like 2 days since the events of book 1, which was quite explosive. So he's in this town and he meets a character who I assume is going to be quite pivotal to the story right at the end of book 1. And we're hearing from that character and their whole experience up until this point. And that's like the whole book. So there's little periods where they pause their story, Kieran and them are talking whatever, like in real time, and then it goes back into like the past storytelling. And I don't really like that, I don't think. Like, I wish it was just like what's happening now. Like, I don't know, I don't care about what happened before, like, come on. So I think that's also bothering me a little bit, is the formatting of this, because it's only been a few days since book 1 and book 1 was so explosive and it just feels like none of that really matters right now because we're hanging out in the past. So it just feels really weird to me. So that's where I'm at with that. And then I will be reading more of The Final Strife, which I'm obsessed with. So I'm trying to focus on The Name of All Things because I'm closer to being done with that one than I am anything. And then I want to start focusing on some shorter reads that are worth a lot of points. And I am starting a buddy read of The Invocations this weekend with a friend in the Discord. So I need to get The Name of All Things done. I think I can get it done tonight because I have like about 3 hours left of the audiobook, which is not bad. So I'm just gonna keep sprints on as long as they are gonna go because I'm obsessed with sprints and I just love them. So I'm gonna get back to reading, but I just wanted to pop on and say hello. I thought there was an update I was gonna give y'all, but I really don't remember what it was. So I guess I'm just gonna get back to reading. I might do some journaling while I listen to the audiobook because I want to update my life journal for the end of February because I can't believe we're already in March, and that'll be good. So I'm gonna do that, and then tomorrow, like I had mentioned, my mom and I are gonna go to the used bookstore and go antiquing. I'm so excited. So try to get some clips of that. And I did put some cash in my wallet because you get extra points at my local used bookstore if you use cash instead of a credit card. So put some of my cat sitting money in there and I'm gonna get some books. Like, if I see something, I'm gonna get it. Because my local used bookstore, their most expensive books are $7. Like, seriously, they're all under $7, which is just incredible. So I really try to just let myself go ham there because might as well, you know? And I just adore them. Like, they're my favorite and only bookstore here, really, besides Barnes & Noble. But anywho's, I'm gonna get to reading and then walk down to my parents for dinner. I think we're having pizza, which I'm very excited about, and I'll chat with you all when there's more updates. Hello friends! friends, happy Saturday. Just got home from town with my mom. It was super fun. By the way, this is my new jacket that I've been gushing over. I'm obsessed with it. So we just got back from town and it was super fun. We went to this new grocery store that opened up and it's like all Alaskan stuff that is like locally sourced. It was amazing. Like, of all the stores we went to, that was probably my favorite. So I brought my new tote bag with me and I got some things. So I got 3 things at the store. So the first thing is these kitchen towels, which basically replace paper towels. It's a pack of 12 and honestly I love this idea because paper towels feel like such a waste when I could use something like this. And I'm really excited. They had so many different colors and patterns to pick from, so I picked these. And I'm excited. They're so pretty and they match my kitchen quite well, so I'm excited about those. And then I have been looking for something like this for the longest time and just haven't found anything I really liked, and that is reusable produce bags. So they come in a couple different sizes. So there's this size, which is really nice. The little pattern is so cute. It's like little moths. I'm obsessed. So this one's quite big, and then it has a little drawstring so you can, you know, cinch it up. And then there's like this little baby one, which is so cute. And then there's this even tinier one, which is adorable. And then there is this one, which is quite large. So I'm obsessed with those. I already use reusable bags at the grocery store, but I don't use anything for produce. So really excited about those. And then the other thing I got is some more Alaskan honey. I only buy Alaskan honey because the taste is so much different. So this is bee honey. I also really like, what is it? There's another honey that I really like clover honey, like Alaskan clover honey. Very good. But this is bee honey. Very excited. So whoop whoop. And then the only other thing I got was 3 little stickers at the antique store because I bought something. Oh, at the bookstore I bought a hoodie, which I'm so excited about. I don't know where it went. I think it's still in the kitchen, but I bought a hoodie because they finally have merch for my local used bookstore, so I had to get that. And so that was the only thing I got. But it was, if you bought a hoodie, you got a free book. So I went and looked because I didn't find any books I wanted to buy, which is just insane. Like, how could I not find anything? So I ended up getting this one, but now that I think about it, I don't think people have liked this book, and that is Falling. This is like a thriller book, I believe. It was the only book I recognize as being something that I've heard of at least, so I picked this up. It was free, so yay. And then my mom owed me like $3, so I got 3 stickers for $1 each. So got some little plants, if my camera would be so kind as to focus. Ma'am, focus. There we go. She is just not wanting to cooperate today. There we go. So we have this one, this little font, which is adorable, and little moth. So that is everything I got while we were out in town. Really didn't get a whole lot. So I'm just gonna put this stuff away real quick and then just get a few chores done so I can relax the rest of the weekend. But I did want to update you all to let you know I did finish Name of All Things last night. I stayed up pretty late last night to finish this, and I'm still disappointed in this book because I did not love it as much as book 1. I really wanted to give it like a 3.5 rating. I settled on a 4 because I did like it more than a 3, but it's, I don't know, so it's kind of like a low 4-star rating if you want to think of it that way. It was okay. Like, I'm just disappointed it was not as amazing as book 1. It was not like as shocking and like wow factor as book 1, but I'm definitely going to continue in the series. So my plan today is to update my physical copy with all of my annotations from the ebook. So I'm going to do that today. And then sprints are happening at 3:30, which I definitely want to watch because sprints, I'm addicted to them. They're so good. Like, I don't know, it just feels like you're hanging out with a friend and also being productive. So I'm just obsessed. So we also got a coffee while in town, so I'm gonna enjoy that after my chores. Yeah, I'm gonna get some things done, and then I want to read more of the Final Strife today. I did also start the Invocations. I only made it a little bit into it. I'm a little confused. There's a lot of characters and we're just kind of thrown into like this world. I don't really know what's going on, but I'll definitely continue with that, see how it goes. But yeah, that's it for right now. So just gonna put some things away, get some chores done so I can spend the rest of the day reading and relaxing. Hello friends, it is now Sunday morning and I'm going to close off this vlog because I do want to start the next reading vlog. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed getting back into vlogging and hopefully I can keep up with the weekly vlogs and hopefully that will continue even outside of March, but we will just see because I really don't want to get burnt out. But thank you all so very much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, leave a emoji down below relating to your team for Realmathon, as I would love to know, and I will see you all in another video soon. Goodbye!